Now for Political Corner, I'm joined by Zach Anderson, political editor with the Herald Tribune. I want to talk about the Democratic race primary for governor. That is going to be a very interesting contest, getting a little interesting as we get less than 3 weeks before the election.
So you have 5 candidates. It's been a wide open race for much of the field here. All different types of candidates. You have former Congresswoman Gwen Graham. You have former Miami Beach Mayor Philip Levine, who's very wealthy, a former businessman. You have Palm Beach billionaire Jeff Green, another businessman in Chris King, and then the mayor of Tallahassee, Andrew Gillum. And they've all been bunched pretty tightly, but in recent weeks we've seen Gwen Graham start to break away from the pack a little bit, and she was always seen as sort of the favorite. She's the daughter of former governor and U.S. Senator Bob Graham. She has more name recognition.
But Jeff Green, we know he ran back in 2010 for public office. Is he someone who's gaining momentum?
It looked like, he really got into the race and started spending a lot of money. He got in right before the filing deadline, shook up the race a lot, spent a ton of money, tens of millions of dollars, and started to go up in the polls. But it looks like he's sort of plateaued a little bit. Gwen Graham has pulled away in recent polls. I think Green has pulled a little bit of support away from Philip Levine, who also spent a lot of money and went way up in the polls and then has fallen down a little bit.
Green, though, really attacking on TV. Gwen Graham, we're hearing about this mega mall and some of her former business interests. Could this get close as we get closer to the vote?
Yeah, I think anything can happen. This race is still anybody's to go after here. When you're the leader, it shows, and people are going to go after you. So I think that's a sign that Graham is in sort of the catbird seat here.
We're almost out of time, but Philip Levine making an appearance in Sarasota this weekend?
Yeah, he'll be here. The Sarasota Democratic Club has him speaking, I believe, at Selby Library at 1:30, and he's also going to be doing some canvassing events. So, it's coming down to crunch time. I think we'll be seeing more of all the candidates.
Great. Thank you so much, Zach, for your time.
Thanks for having me.